Hi, my name's Jeremy Broun and I hope you're keeping well and safe. So, there are lots of large vertical panel saws on the market, but there's virtually nothing, unless I'm blind, on the market for small workshop users. You know, a panel saw that can be mounted on a bench. Well, I'm currently designing a system of low-cost tool storage boxes for my many routers, and I wanted to use maybe 6mm plywood or even MDF. But moving around and cutting a large 8x4 sheet in my small workshop is an absolute pain. And I've already devised a jig for cutting an 8x4 into smaller sheets, which I'll reveal towards the end of this video. So for the time being, I'm using the more expensive 4x2 sheets of manufactured board. Well, my jig is actually very simple, and I have to say it is a prototype, but it's one that works perfectly. So I'll probably, if there's interest from you guys out there, then I'll create some plans and include on those the various modifications and improvements. The thing is, the jig works well because it evolved as I went along from a simple idea of a tilting, supporting backing piece and setting up a tracking system using aluminium angle sections so that it guides a tiny circular cordless saw that I have. I literally used offcuts of chipboard and softwood and a hot melt glue gun, and this prototype could easily be adapted and improved in one standard section material, as I'll discuss later. The important thing about the jig is to secure the panel to be cut, to allow for different thickness of materials to be cut, and to ensure the tracking system is perfectly square and that the wood does not snatch or fall off the jig at the end of the cut. And a couple of small G-clamps secure the panel for each cut. So there are a few considerations here. The jig involves just 2 screws to interchange spaces that represent the board to be cut, in this case 6mm MDF. By clamping the tracking rail assembly to the surface of the board maximizes the efficiency of a tiny circular saw and stops any kickback during cutting. The maximum cut is 18mm, and this jig will cut panel board up to that thickness with this tiny saw, admittedly struggling somewhat. But then the jig could be used to reduce a board in size and make it easier to cut repeat pieces on a bandsaw. Now, I made a few adjustments. As I say, this is a prototype, and I had to add these spacers to ensure the blade is clear of the wood before cutting commences. But on the plans I will simply make the supporting ledge higher. The measuring of cuts is straightforward, and on my prototype I slid the spacer up to the edge of the blade. For repeat cuts, a simple stop can be clamped onto the jig. So the jig is really simple, and it leans against my workshop wall, but you could have a supporting leg behind like an artist's easel. It's designed for a bench top, and this particular bench of mine is quite narrow. The jig can also be easily stored by hanging on a wall. Now, as the saw I'm using is probably obsolete, I recently bought online the current model, which is actually a corded saw, but it would need mounting higher because it's slightly longer. And I noticed the base plate retracts with a very strong spring, so that will need to be anchored. The whole point about using a tiny saw is it minimizes the height of the jig, because if it's too high you won't be able to cut the whole board, and both these saws are light enough to use, so I wouldn't recommend using a standard size circular saw. Now, you could use a good quality jigsaw to do the same job, but my preference would be for the tiny circular saw, especially with the thicker material. Now, the cost of buying off-the-shelf 4 foot by 2 foot panels is about double that of paying for an 8x4 sheet. So I drew up some sketches for a simple jig for cutting the 8x4 into 4x4 and then 4x2. I will feature this jig in a future video, and I'll use the same cordless compact circular saw but use it horizontally. Just 4 6-inch G-clamps are used. Very simple. Now the astute viewer will realise that I'm not just an inventor of jigs, but I design what I make in wood. And part of my brief, whether I'm creating a new furniture design or a storage box for one of my routers, is to design according to available materials. And in fact, this jig could be made from just one section of thin section dressed softwood and hot melt glued together and then reinforced with screws later. So it's very quick and it's very cheap. And instead of using screws, small bolts with wing nuts could be used. I'll add this as a build option in the plans. So this jig, the JB Benchtop vertical panel saw jig, has enormous potential for designing around 4x2 sheets. In a future video I will show the power tool storage box design that I'm using this jig for initially. Now if you use this design, I would ask you not to display your version of it on YouTube, or at least to acknowledge that I am the originator, because it actually draws away from my viewers. I would hope you would visit my website and consider purchasing some of my hardback books on various aspects of woodworking. Well, thank you very much for watching, and you know what to do. Subscribe and ask for notifications.